Okay, so I did this a week ago. I'm not dead yet. Jesus.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, I mean, like, of all the people here,
Let's go.
I think she cares the least about being naked.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Did I have... Actually, that's a good question, Self. Did I have a mold for armor? I've got a heavy splint mold, or I've got a splint mold. Is that going to be the best mold option? Or is there like something for every type that I'm missing somewhere? Because I'll do splint and throw it on Wyll, I guess. It would have made getting that chain shirt 2+2 pointless, but there is only one heavy and one medium. Okay, so I'm missing the medium, but I have the heavy. Okay, so then I should use the heavy. Alright.
Making me sweat.
See if I remember how to do this.
Let's see.
There's nothing in here, so that shouldn't have to... Yeah.
No
Use
use.
that. Oh, changing my words. Phone.
Marching.
Drag this over. Flint mold heavy. Insert. Okay, now we go over here. No. That's when we raise it, right? Oh, right. We gotta go to the crucible, the constable. And put the mithril in. Oh, also before I forget, is infernal iron being used here? I have infernal iron and infernal alloy. Okay, so there's a different blacksmith altogether. Please, for the love of God, Rogue, get off of the big hammer. The fight was last week, Boxy. It actually went pretty straightforward. It was basically like Karlach beat the shit out of them with a hammer. It really was fairly anticlimactic. Because like Karlach was like, wham, crit, wham, crit. And it tried to pass by to get to Wyll or somebody. And then she was like, attack of opportunity, wham, crit. She got some really good rolls. Okay, now I gotta go over here and use the lava valve. And he was in the lava. Had to have somebody in the lava. Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Alright, everyone stay here. Because the first time went so smoothly, I knew there was gonna be some point where I used this thing and I just burned myself needlessly. Alright, fill with lava.
Soldier.
You get ready to smash. Alright. Now we're good.
Let's ride.
Take our mold. Ride the elevator up.
What is it?
Alright, let's see what we got. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. Disadvantage on stealth. Attackers can't land critical hits on wear.
Hey, Stickshit!
It's Stickpit.
Stick shit.
That's what I said! Stickshit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, Stickshit! Fill her up! Another round, Stickshit!
Pisspot.
You flirt! That's up to it! Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows!
If I was that slave, I'd be tempted to add a dash of something poisonous to their drinks.
Heard you torn it to bits, but that don't make us friends. Hey, Stickshit, where's my drink?
Coming right up, pisspot.
Stickshit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
Wow.
Shit. You got one of Nair's moon
Oh, cool.
lanterns,
That's what it's for.
Shark. I ask, because you ain't getting far without one of them pixie lamps.
Toplands are clogged with the Death Dark. Choke you in no time.
What's that?
You daft? It's there in the name. Shadows up there black as the lower dark. A few sniffs could fell an ogre.
Okay, so is that something that's going to happen automatically, or do I need to wield that? Like in the torch
I
section?
could go for a good meal.
No. Okay, well, I guess it just happens passively.
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, there is the elevator. Oh, did I... Is this all to this area? Is this about to be Act 2? Because I believe I might have pulled a Sephiroth syndrome and not used my really cool horn that summons a bunch of friends that murder everybody. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think I roamed around and couldn't really find any paths to anything here. I mean, there's a lot of fog of war on this map, but like, it seems like it's not navigable terrain. You wasted the horn. Great. Okay. What if I kill these people and use the horn? Okay, never mind. Well, we could do that later. Hey, made it to Act 2, I think, everybody. It's been 15 sessions. Yeah, I was saving the horn for something that I felt was, like, insurmountable, but... Leave Act 1. Achievement unlocked. We did it. We're in Act 2 after, was it 40 hours?
There's something I need to say. Something important. Can you spare a moment?
What's on your mind, Will?
First a parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close in. More than ever, we need each other's trust. And I fear I've been less than honest.
Well, out with it then. What's on your mind?
The man I call my father.
Bug boy.
More precisely, Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate.
Ravengard. He's been a legend since I was a wee one. No one loves Baldur's Gate more than him.
I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride. Not least for him.
Are the two of you not close?
My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate.
Does look a little
I
like
can't
Gears
tell
of
you
War. They
more.
need to be a lot
The
thicker,
pact
though.
forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. The inevitable consequence of inseparable events.
Yeah, so... I think everyone... Oh, sorry. I thought they were saying Gears of War. Yeah, I guess it looks like God of War. I was gonna say for Gears of War, everyone needs to be like 3 feet wider. Like everyone is built like a tank in Gears of War. Nothing's changed where I'm concerned.
You still deserve to know. There is more to me than infernal power and pacts. My story is one of 2 men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Wyll Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance, I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Come on, for me?
Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
You should get out of this
A
pact.
possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Okay. We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
We're out here touching worms and we just made it into Act 2. My goodness.
What path lies before me? What's inside?
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Was this gonna tick off Shadowheart?
Don't give me trouble now.
Let's see. Shadowheart, give me guidance. That was not good guidance.
That escalated quickly.
Well, we've got 28 Thieves' Tools.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh, was that the key for the chest right there?
Better not be cursed.
The book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator leading from the wilds outside a town called Rithwin to the Underdark. Who are you, weary traveler?
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course.
Elminster.
To indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man?
Oh man, do we have to swap out for Gale?
Gale.
Or is this just conversation about him? Maybe it's just convo. Let's see if this is one of those conversations where it's like, I'm not proceeding until you bring me Gale. May I inquire? Who's inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
Alright, so I don't know a whole lot about Forgotten Realms, but I know that Elminster is like the Gandalf, basically. I do know Gale. He's in our camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Wait, do I have to add him to the party?
And I would confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
Guess not. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't imagine we'd be adding Elminster as a party member. First, we pet Scratch. Yeah, I can't imagine there being much challenge if you add Elminster in his like proper power.
I want to have a word.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of
boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
Do we sass Gale? Or do we just... I mean, we're gonna ultimately give our rations. But like, do we make Gale feel shitty about it? Yes, Gale, where is your decorum? Or I suppose we could part with a few of our rations. Alright. I'm going to select... We'll go easy on Gale. I mean, he's got terminal magical illness, basically.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we need
She's the god of magic,
dwell
right?
on that here.
Or goddess of magic, whatever.
But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? Ooh. You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps. Why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so? Or Mystra is mistaken, I will be the Absolute's destroyer. Or hogwash, idle beliefs and false hopes. Gale alone, how so?
The orb.
Only you can catch them all.
Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Get out of my camp, Wyll.
This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. Win-win. Oh my god. That's so fucked up. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Hastra mistrariel, idalion, thras, annas,
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my honor, it shall be done.
On my honor? I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days.
Basically,
And yet,
yeah. Basically
an ocean
Gandalf.
Born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of Wyll. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
He didn't seem much a friend, showing up and demanding you kill yourself.
It's not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mistress chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message, however much it pained him to do so. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
you're seriously considering doing what Elminster said.
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I don't understand. Can Mister just destroy the Absolute, or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Okay, so the Absolute is a god? Am I mixing lore here, or is Ao... I feel like Ao is a dragon and something, or I'm thinking of Io, maybe. Io. E-I-E-I-O. It's actually just different lyrics from its song. Old MacDonald. You didn't want to find that out, but you did. You didn't want to find out what the Absolute is, but you did. Voice spoilers, if you don't know what the Absolute is, you'll like the reveal. Yeah, I've been so far somehow avoiding spoilers so far in this game. Like, I have questions though. Like, one of my favorite creatures in like D&D is Illithid. And today I was remembering like this really badass fight I had with one other person, or maybe two other people, in a LARP a long time ago, where we boarded like Illithid ships, and there were Alhun. And it was like a couple minutes long battle of like flinging spells and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit. Just today, this morning, I was like, I wonder if there are Alhun in this game, which are basically Illithid liches that are outcasts of Illithid society because they follow an arcane path as opposed to going full in on psionics. So they are like kind of quasi liches and also Illithids. So I'm not sure if they exist in this game. It could very well be people who have played this game in chat right now being like, haha, just you wait. But it just came to mind this morning. Yeah, Jesus was a lich. It's in one of the books. Alright.
I had no doubt I could rely on you. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Okay, so we're talking about the heart of the Absolute. But then, like, Absolute is kind of referenced as a god, so... I mean, it's not that Lich Queen that we already met, is it? Because she would be a god, and as a Lich, she would have a phylactery, which could be the heart. Anyway, I'm just spitballing. I'll make sure we find a Gale, I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute. And stop its beating.
Ooh, a Scroll of Hold Munster. I've been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up explosives with care, though I'll admit I'm most afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I even set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. So it was your fault. Okay. The door to the Shadowlands is a screen door.
The shadow curse. I tried to picture it in my head, but this is a lot.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this
Oh.
place.
This
We
is
can
no
cuddle.
ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. These lands have been blessed by Lady Shah. You must learn more about her presence here.
Even in the Underdark, I never saw gloom like this. It's unsettling.
We've got
What do
to
you-
push through, unless a passing griffin offers a ride.
Whatever dress like this. It is straight up just a healing buff set I have. So when healing another, the wearer gains 1d6 hit points. Then she's got boots that grant an additional 3 temporary hit points when she heals them. And then she's got a ring. When you heal a creature, gains a plus 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. So she's basically going all in on healing.
Very well.
Is that a... The Shadow Curse, General Tutorial. Okay, the Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid its most lethal effects.
Same here. I feel cold.
Okay. So I'm wielding a torch, but the torch is unlit. I have 2 broken moon lanterns that I can't wield in the torch slot. The big god? Oh, okay. Isn't there a dragon named Io in one of these, like, D&D centric? I don't know. Okay, so this isn't something mechanical as far as like something that can be destroyed. I've got 2 broken lanterns. Do I just need to light the brazier and somehow use the torches on them? On it? Weight it largely with torches and other light sources. Okay, so there's a torch in here already. Okay, well let's get our own by that and then
Where am I needed?
worry about that later.
2 steps at a time.
I assume I'm going to be taking debuffs.
Damn, it's good to be alive. La la la.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. On I go.
Alright, is everyone... I guess everyone's safe from it right now.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Keeping pace.
Press the torch button just below your... toggle light source. Okay. Okay, so I've got a torch, Wyll's got a torch, Karlach's got a torch, and torch go. Bear has the mace. Okay, so that should work. Okay. Okay, so her torch is lit. His torch is lit. Oh, this is gonna be great whenever I encounter combat and have to swap back and forth. Great. Alright. Everyone's good, right?
Still breathing, despite everything. Never wanted the easy path.
And this, I guess, is the threshold of the debuffs and all.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
First time I've been out of my element in the dark.
This is no cavern. This is true darkness. Perhaps Lady Shah will show you a path to her embrace if you are worthy. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah.
Girl, Shah doesn't live anymore. Okay. Does she actually have... Is... Sheds Holy Light in a 6... Okay, so that's just automatic.
Alright, what now? Moving in.
And I guess technically if we just stay together the entire time, it would be fine with that mace. I hate going across these bridges.
Heavy.
Makes me nervous.
Always room for more.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
I'm sure the Harpers just want to talk, right? Right?
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
Oh, come on, I'm a rogue. Trying to slink back into the shadows.
Direction. Come into the light. Hands high.
I'm honestly surprised I'm not shot already.
Jonas, move in.
see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Yeah, so Ganondorf got him. Maybe I'll just go back behind the tree. I'm afraid poor Jonas is bait in the trap.
Harpers! You heard the man! To arms!
It was in the 40s this morning. Pretty chilly.
Thank you. I wouldn't have made it
Hey,
without your
somebody survived.
help. We need to get out of here. There's a safe place. Follow me. Be quick. You don't want to linger here. Trust me.
77 degrees, fall weather. Alright, everyone get your lights back on.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Did I turn the lights off?
Let's move.
On.
Defender of the people.
On. Right, because they were using other weapons.
Never a
An 80s here, 40s in the morning. Are they gonna be mad if I loot their bodies? We receive reports of increased cult activity near last light. There are large groups that never moving through the area. If they're gathering strength, we need to know. Take a unit, patrol the hills to the east, observe and report back only. Not engage unless you have another choice. Watch stuff out there, watch shadows. Jahira.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it? The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fire. In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Oh, I don't like this.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Great, this is horrible.
You're cursed to put my hands on everything.
You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Great. This is awful. Yeah, I mean, creepy and horrible is fine, but then I found the one about the little girl, and I'm like, oh.
You see an older woman on her knees scrubbing the floor of an inn. The patrons made a mess of things again the night before.
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything.
I love this act. It's actually horrible. Great.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be
Did you hear us from Baldur's Gate 2? Baldur's Gate 2? I don't remember playing Baldur's Gate 2, but I do remember the name.
Come on, open up.
Maybe I did play Baldur's Gate 2. Hello bees, good morning. How are you doing? Actually, it's noon. Good noon. How are you doing today? We're just discovering horrible, horrible things in this game. Still morning there? Yes, I'm in the Shadowfell.
This grave is a mess.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
We're not going to think about what that means. We just got into Act 2. Excuse me?
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Why does the Raven want to know? Depends who murdered this woman.
She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
Is this dude actually amazing? Mommy's in her underwear. Yes. Sounds like she must be punished thoroughly.
You see it as I do. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
Okay, yeah, he's really cool. I'm on board. What do you need me to do?
Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Yeah, as a Libra, that's like, yeah, I can get down with that. But can I loot her first? No, I can't.
You can leave.
Tallbot, good afternoon, bud. How you doing? Yeah, he seems pretty cool. dig it. This looks like a trap. There's blood around it. Let me just shoot you. Let me just no. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, is that blood or no, it's not blood. Well, let's lockpick. Will pass 16? Done. Welcome back, Boxy. I think I really like that dude.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Thanks for the resub, dude. 19 months, Boxy Blue. I appreciate it. Which is approximately how long it would take for me to beat this game. He's a bit fucking crazy, but you know.
That might be worth a look.
Come here, pupper. My peepers aren't working. What did I miss? Order Cubano and it came with plantain chips. I love Cubanos. One of my favorite sandwiches, easily. Plantain chips as well. Amazing. Has you run into the teleporting bitches yet? Are these the teleporting bitches? Shadow Cursed Vine Blight, 56 hit points, level 6. Uh-oh.
No traps, please.
Charming little egg. The dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would it be wise to leave it alone? Touches it as I'm getting that message. This is how the playthrough is going. Alright, before I try to murder a murder of shadow-cursed undead ravens, I'm gonna grab a snack. Alright. This letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help! Darkness has rolled into Rithwin, cutting us off on all sides. We send people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone from anywhere, I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Loss. Kiss the Moon Maiden's feet, if that's what it takes. Just don't let this darkness take us. What? I did the right thing. I've read. I was aware. Sassy.
Can't give up now. Swift as my feet can carry me.
The torch out. Get the torch out? I mean, I'm going to try to put a lot of trust that autopathing has not earned into this by letting Karlach keep her weapon.
Let's get going.
And I'm just going to assume that the game will keep them together. Like, it's right now, she's already in the darkness. Why? Why? Whatever, she's not taking damage, so I'm just not going to say anything about it. Are the casters of light cantrip? I don't think so. No, 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 no. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll just... Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it. You have failed your casters. I never had a need to. Never had a need to. Why would I take a spell that I've had no need to use until now?
This place is protected. For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Because utility.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Just this once I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Could you at least explain to me why you're doing this?
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Look at the Harpers you saved.
What's you doing?
Oh shit!
He's the one who saved us! He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Oh my god, it's finally paying off.
Right of his own? How is that possible?
I like that attack is an option now. I work in mysterious ways.
Enlighten
Oh,
me.
okay.
Now.
First act, hide artifact from all. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I'm not an absolute cultist. Alright, I just need a nat 20. That's far from it.
Not good enough.
Fine. Here. Oh shit.
What in the hell is that?
It was like a microwave. Alright, we'll tell her everything. Sure, why not?
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'm the sliver of hope that crawled out of the dark. I'm here on holiday. I want a cure for the parasite on my head. Moonrise Towers is my only.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Salmon might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh, she has a crush. She has a celebrity crush.